The channel you made will fall. The channel you built will fall, and from the ashes I'll build a new one.
Hey guys, and welcome to my world. Did you like that intro? Did you like that intro? That was quite fun. Guys, before I get into anything, stay till the end of this video. I picked myself something up Marvel today. More specifically, X-Men related. So again, stay to the end of the video to see what that is. Also, the next Zbox. I have unboxed the Marvelous Zbox. Check that out. The next Zbox is themed Mutate, and it's got a picture of Wolverine. So talking of X-Men, go through the link below in my description and subscribe if you're a fan for that. I will also leave links to Zavvi's Mega Monday deals where you get 80% off, up to 80% off, and their half-term deals happening right now in the description below as well. I'll leave links there. Go through there, have a browse, grab yourself a bargain. And guys, without further ado, let's just get in to the nerdy. So guys, I had a heck of a day yesterday. I really did. And yes, I saw X-Men Apocalypse. And this is how it went. It was Sunday. I went to the gym. I hit the 100 kg deadlifts. That's right, 100 kg. I hit 100 kg yesterday. Boom. Strength. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, after that, after a long cardio session, a long weight session, I went over to Wilkos and I picked myself up a pick and mix. Now, guess how much this cup is? Guess how much the cup is? £3.95 for this huge cup. £3.95. I also put it on the scales to see how much it would be, how much it weighed if I was paying a bag. £6.75p. That's right. I know how to pack a pick and mix. I do. I am not ashamed to stand there for 10 minutes cramming Smarties into the gaps, little watermelon slices down the sides, filling everything in, patting it down. I'm not afraid or ashamed to do that. I'm not paying for air. So yeah, then I went home and I relaxed before heading to the Odeon at 7 o'clock for a showing of X-Men Apocalypse. I got to the showing for 7. At 7:15, I'm informed the screen blew and that we'd either get a refund or we could be upgraded to the 8 o'clock showing in 3D. Now, I wasn't happy about this because it caused the little man to shed some tears because he didn't want to go home without seeing the film. He has school the next day as well, so it was going to be a late one. And I had to be up at 3 to train before work. That's right. So, yeah. But we did it. We went to see the 3D version at 8 o'clock. But that's not all. I also got my brother's popcorn and Coke refilled. I also got guest passes, 10 of them, to any film I want to see. That's right, Harry, The Conjuring 2 is on me. Guys, that's not all. I took as many of their posters as I could. I've got Professor X, I've got Jean Grey, and I've got Quicksilver. So yeah, guys, it's like Keith Lemon's mum says, you don't ask, you don't get. And yes, I'm shattered, by the way. The last film I saw in 3D was Toy Story 3, and I was sat through the film going like this. 3D really does mess with my eyes. Whereas X-Men Apocalypse, I totally forgot I was in a 3D film. Like, the Quicksilver scene was epic in 3D. And then other than that, I completely forgot I was in a 3D film until a shipping container came flying at my face near the end of this film. The Turtles 2 trailer though, now that's worth seeing in 3D. Anyways guys, let's talk the movie. So X-Men Apocalypse, the opening sequence to this film was epic, and I mean epic. It was really really cool. If anyone knows who those 4 horsemen were in the beginning, please let me know down in the comment section below, because they were beasts. So I've said this before and I'll say it again. X-Men films for me are very, very hit or miss. But this film was different. This film was bang in the middle. It really was. Okay, maybe it's not bang in the middle. Maybe it just leans over to the good side, the bearable side. Because, you know, it's not as bad as X-Men Origins Wolverine. But then it does not capture that greatness that X-Men First Class and X-Men Days of Future Past cemented in their universe. It really doesn't. It falls short. It really does. So X-Men Apocalypse follows our heroes in the 80s, 10 years after Days of Future Past, where we're reintroduced to characters that we know from the future, like Scott Summers, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Nightcrawler, who were all great in this film, might I add. And then we get others like Jennifer Lawrence's Mystique, we get McAvoy as Professor X, we get Fassbender as Magneto, going up against the first mutant, N. Sabana. That's right, this guy! Apocalypse. We also get Rose Byrne back, and she's sneaking around like a bad neighbour. I'm sorry, I had to. Now, I've heard a lot of complaints about Jennifer Lawrence's performance, feeling like it's phoned in. To be honest, I really didn't feel that. I mean, she's there for convenience, convenient screen presence, if anything, but it didn't feel phoned in. If any of the characters felt phoned in for me, it was Magneto in this film. He felt so phoned in. He really did. McAvoy was great as Professor X, though. He really stood out. But this movie is very, very 50-50, with a mixture of ups and downs. So let's talk positives. My main positives come from the characters. Just like Civil War, check out my movie review and the unboxing to this box there. This film had 2 standout characters. And no, it wasn't Charles and it wasn't Eric. It wasn't. They were, again, Quicksilver. That's right, Quicksilver. His scene was done so beautifully again. And the second character being Nightcrawler. He was done so well, and both of them brought just an amazing amount of presence, screen presence, and humour to this film. It was so fun to watch both. So my next positive is that some of the action sequences were done really, really well. Specifically, Quicksilver's sequence, that was just beautiful to watch, especially in 3D. And then there's a certain cameo scene. Yes, you can probably guess who I'm on about. If you've seen the trailer, then you should know. But since people might get funny at me for mentioning the name, spoiling, then for this purpose, we shall just name the cameo X. I'm sorry, you just come to expect him in an X-Men film nowadays. But yes, the cameo was really, really cool, and it has me excited for a certain R-rated movie. It really does. I mean, if they can get away with some of the stuff that was in this, which is a 12A, then we are in for a treat. We really are. I mean, even my little brother, the little man, turned to me and he was like, ugh. Guys, that cameo sequence was... Another positive for this film is the nostalgia that it brings. It's just... I mean, the film ends, no spoilers, in a certain room that fans of the X-Men animated series will know. That's all I'm going to say. But talking of nostalgia, that leads me in to my first and main negative that I have towards this film, my biggest disappointment. Jubilee! Jubilee, where were you, girl? Where were you? Now again, being a big fan of the X-Men animated series, I was hugely looking forward to seeing Jubilee join the ranks of the X-Men, join this universe, and just, it left me so disappointed because she's hardly in this movie, if at all. It's big disappointment. Yeah, that left me hugely disappointed, and with that point, Apocalypse. Let's talk you. Now, I was one of the people that slagged off the look of Apocalypse when that picture first came out, and then I saw the trailer and I ate my words because I really dug the look of him. It just makes sense to have him looking Egyptian-esque. It was quite a nice look. But I can understand people being disappointed with it and not looking something like this. So yeah, the look of Apocalypse. That's not my main complaint about this guy. No. Just like Jubilee, where were you? I mean, this film is titled X-Men Apocalypse. You expect him to be causing a lot of destruction. Now, 95% of it is caused by someone else. I mean, he was so underused in this film. But again, going back to the 50-50, the scenes he was in, he had this way of captivating you in those scenes, and just when you first see his powers and he's just taking out people and killing people and just it was so good just to see him do that. It was really cool. And then when it comes down to the final showdown against our heroes and he's showing us his powers and just going up against the X-Men, it was cool. It wasn't great. To be honest, I don't think any action sequence is ever going to be the same after seeing the airport scene in Civil War. Damn it, Russos! But yeah, Apocalypse for me, he felt underused, and a huge chunk of this movie just felt like it was missing him. I think he had the potential to be so good, but personally, I don't think they knew what to do with him. I really don't. And then talking of the final confrontation, just on a side note, something was brought in way too early, for me anyway, and it really did feel forced, and I really didn't like it, to be fair. So guys, that is my overall thoughts on X-Men Apocalypse. Have you seen it, and what did you think of it? Let me know down in the comment section below. Did anyone else think it was quite brutal for a 12A? And that leaves me with the two great things this film did. This film has set me up for the next movie with such nostalgia. That's right, being a 90s kid, I'm a 90s kid, it set me up for some 90s X-Men animated series nostalgia, as well as the second being, I am even more hyped to see an R-rated X film. Wow. So guys, I truly think a lot of people will be put off seeing this film because some of the really bad negative reviews that it's getting. Man, why are you gonna follow blind leaders for? Like I said at the beginning of this film, it is a very mixed bag, and it had such potential. It just fell flat, minus a couple of great sequences and the standout characters. So guys, as I said at the beginning, I treated myself to something X-Men related today, and now I'm going to show you. But before I do, be warned. It's a total nostalgia bomb. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here it goes. Boom! Now, if you've already got the theme song playing in your head, then you are the real MVP. I'm not joking. You're an X-Man. But But yeah, I got seasons 1 to 5 of the X-Men animated series. I got it all for £10. 3 for £10. Season 1 and 2. Season 3. Season 4 and 5. 3 for £10. In Head in Bromley. Go grab yourself a bargain and a nostalgia. Oh, guys, I cannot wait to watch this. Yeah, go grab yourself a bargain and check out those links below for Zavvi as well. Guys, thank you for watching. And as always, take care. See you later.
So guys, you've made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you want to stay up to date with content from me, then click subscribe here. I've linked a few other videos here for your entertainment. If you want to check those out, just click on the image shown. If not, look over my channel. I'm sure there's some other content you will enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, take care.